What's up guys, Jason Wardrop here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create custom conversions with Facebook's Facebook Pixel, and also how to go through and create custom audiences with the Facebook Pixel. And this was a question we've got. Is it Cordell Johnson right here? You guys can see he said, so does the Facebook Pixel track conversions for different ads and websites? Say I install the Pixel to one site and I'm running ads to that site, and I also install it to a different website and running different ads to that site. Will it track conversions separately? All right, so I went through and I've actually got a long detailed explanation here, but I figured it'd be easier to go through and make a video and show you guys exactly what we're talking about here. So basically he said, okay, if I've got one Facebook pixel, can that one pixel go through and track multiple conversions, multiple events? And I create different audiences with it, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. So let's jump over here to the Facebook Ads Manager. And if you guys, I'm gonna link to that video, so this one of how to set up your Facebook Pixel, because if you guys don't know how to do that, you guys can see it's for beginners. It's really easy, step by step. I show you exactly how to set up the pixel. So we're not gonna do that in this video, but once we have that pixel installed, we want to go through and take that pixel as a little bit of code, and you just copy and paste it on all of the pages of your website. Okay, so if you have like a sales funnel and multiple steps on all those pages, every page on your blog, on your website, everything, and so you can go through and use this pixel for your business right now. Really quick, one thing that I brought up to Cordell here is you want the same pixel for your whole business. Now if you got two businesses, like let's say you're in real estate and you've also got like a fitness personal training business, ideally you'd want to set up two Facebook ads accounts and have two separate pixels that you're only tracking. For your real estate, you're only tracking with this pixel. For your fitness business, you're only tracking with this pixel, or whatever types of business that you're in, right? And that way Facebook, because the pixel, what happens is it gets trained, and so they start to learn, Facebook starts to learn what types of people they should be showing your ads in front of to generate more leads, make more sales, and all that good stuff. So just jumping back over here into the Ads Manager, guys, what we want to do now is we can go through and create custom conversions. Okay, so now this basically means like we could set up a conversion for a lead that's generated. We could set up a conversion for, hey, this person like converted into a sale, so they actually bought a product. So let's say you've got 5 different products. You can create a conversion for each one of your different products. So like let's just use the fitness example, for example. Okay, so you've got an energy product. You can have a conversion for that. You have a protein supplement. You have a conversion for that. Maybe you've got a multivitamin. You've got a conversion for that. So you can go through and track all these different conversions and actually give it a value. Okay, so all we're gonna do is come over here to create a custom conversion. All right, now let me just give you guys a quick example here. So let's just say I've got this landing page, email templates. So I send people here, hey, download the email templates. Now if they just hit this page right here, they're just a website visitor, and I've got the pixel all set up. You guys can see up here in the corner. So it's tracking anyone who visits this page. Now if I want to actually track conversions, people that have converted into a lead, I could say, hey, download now. And obviously like this is like more of the there's probably better ways to do this, is go back into your like landing page builder or whatever you're using and get the URL to the next page. But just to show you guys an example here, so I opt in, and now this URL up here, this is the URL that I want to go through and use for the conversion. Okay, so now typically what happens, see this like UVID equals, this is like a unique identifier to every individual lead, whereas everything before the question mark here, typically when you have a question mark, it's kind of like, it means like an and statement. It's like this, and also it's this unique identifier, right? So you just want to have everything before that. And so we're going to come over here to custom conversions, and we can say, okay, name the conversion. We can say email templates lead, right? So we say select a category, and they are a lead. Okay, and then we say, okay, here is the rule. Okay, all URL traffic. Okay, or you could say right there and say the URL contains or doesn't contain or equals to, but we're going to say contains because it's going to have this unique identifier at the end, and we'll just throw in this right here. Okay, so we throw in that URL, and then we come down here and we can actually add a value. Now this, just because it's a lead, it probably doesn't have a value, but let's say that this was for, instead of email templates, let's say this is for protein supplement or something like that. And every single time, so we could say Okay, this instead of a lead, this is an actual purchase, and let's say we're selling it for $49. Okay. Oh, I don't think it likes the dollar sign in there. So we go through and say it's $49. So now every time Facebook can go through and track and say every time somebody has bought this, this is worth $49 to your business, because then you can go measure out. You can have multiple conversions. You can have one for the lead, and it'll have your cost per lead. So like let's say it's $5 per lead, and then for every 10 leads, you're making a $50 sale right here. So at that point, you're breaking even, right? So you get $5 per lead. You generate 10 leads, and of those 10, 10%. So one person buys. They buy that $50 product, and then you're basically, you know, backing out on all of your ad spend. Okay, so all we do is we just hit create here, and then it's just going to come down. And what happens? All right, so you can see down here, this is the custom conversion, the protein supplement. This is obviously because it has no activity yet, so you can just go refresh that thank you page, refresh this page, and you're all set and you're good to go. Now this is where you can go through, and like he was saying, you can create multiple conversion events. So you can say, hey, this is a lead for people that have opted in. So like let's say you're in real estate, right? This person's opted in as a buyer lead, this person's a seller lead, open house lead. You can have all the different conversion events for that, so you can see like how many of each type of lead you're generating. And then another cool thing you could do is with all these different URLs and conversion events, you can create separate audiences. So if we come over here to audiences, so we just go audiences right here, and we can say, hey, anyone that hit this page right here, this is somebody that we can go through and create an audience that's auto updated, because if we make it based off of a customer file, we have to keep always going in and uploading the new information, the new contact info, and it doesn't always match directly. And so what this does is it bases it based off of the person that's visiting on their computer, from the browser and all that stuff. It's cookies them, right? So we come over here, we say create an audience, and we say a custom audience. We're going to create website traffic. We'll say, hey, not all website visitors, but people who visit a specific web page. So we'll throw in this URL right here. Okay, and we can say, hey, we only want to track people in the last 30 days, in the last like 7 days, if you just want to track the people that have visited there recently, or it goes for a max of 180 days. So basically the last 6 months is the max. And so you can create this big audience of everyone that's purchased a supplement from you, or purchase a product, or become a lead, or register for a webinar, or whatever you might be doing. Okay, so then we can come in here and say we'll say the email template lead. Okay, and then we'll just say demo right here. Then another cool thing you can do is you can even refine this. You can say, hey, I want this, but I also want to include anyone that's visited another type of page. So like you could basically create an audience for anyone that's become a lead. So if anyone's become a buyer lead, you could put in the URL of to the thank you page on the buyer lead landing page. You could put another URL right here for the seller lead page. Okay, and then just go in through, and so you can create an audience for each one of them individually or all of them together. All right, and you can also say, hey, I want everyone that's like hit this page, but I want to exclude anybody that's maybe like purchased other products, right? So like let's say you're going through and they purchased your first product in your sales funnel, but they didn't purchase your second product. Then you want to be able to exclude everyone that did purchase that second product, because you don't want to go be remarketing back to them. You only want to be remarketing to the people that already purchased the first product, right? So we just hit create audience, and we can go through and continually create different audiences like this. And so now we have all this stuff, this information that the Pixel is giving us. It's creating this custom audience that we can go back and remarket, retarget with our ads, and target all of our ads specifically just to these people. Then we also have the custom conversion events that we're creating, whether someone becomes a lead, they buy some product of ours, they register for a webinar, whatever it might be. And then we're going through and updating. The more data we get with all this information, the better the Facebook Pixel gets, because if you have 100 data points versus 1,000 data points, the 1,000 is gonna be better, because they're able to see a lot more of like what your typical customer is like. Okay, so guys, hopefully this video was helpful as far as diving in a little bit deeper on the Facebook Pixel and creating custom conversions, creating custom audiences within Facebook Ads Manager, and going through and growing your business. And just like Cordell said right here, he had a question and I went through, shot a video. If you guys have other specific questions on the Facebook Ads Manager, or there's something that I covered that you weren't fully clear on, make sure you guys comment down below this video, and I'll be able to cover it and hit it in another video, and then I'll link this video to your comments so you guys have that as well. If you guys found this video helpful today, make sure you go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and also if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we try to launch a new video every single day. Doesn't always happen, life gets in the way, life gets crazy busy, all that stuff, but we try to get one out every single day and showing you how to generate more leads, make more money, and grow your business, right? So thanks so much for watching today, guys, and with that said, I will see you all tomorrow.